Hello from the world headquarters for the Hangin' with Herky Empire.
We have been busy getting ready for our upcoming adventure, which I'm not sure you'll talk about this time
We
or
will,
not.
we will.
Okay,
Yeah, later.
but let's tell everybody what you did this morning.
Oh boy.
Which, good for retirement, a good retirement thing.
I might have to take a little nap here. So we live in a small town in Indiana here, and for the past couple days, our little town Facebook page has been all abuzz. We're searching for a man that has dementia, and we don't know the man himself, but he does live here outside of town, and he has dementia, and he's been lost.
This was the third day, 2 nights.
Right, 2 nights, and the third day, the fire department put out a call this morning asking for volunteers to come and walk through the woods and the cornfields. So, hey, I'm retired, so I thought I can do that, and it's a good cause. So went out there and spent the morning searching for this man, and I'm happy to report that he was found.
Not by you.
No, I wasn't.
But he was
the one.
found, yeah. But alive.
Yes.
In a cornfield.
Yeah. So there was.
And you know,
probably,
right now in Indiana, the cornfield is as high as an elephant's eye.
It's tall.
Right, because they had drones up, and you know,
the drones
this time
couldn't
of year,
see down through the corn.
Right.
So his wife was there meeting everybody this morning. There's
Chick-fil-A was there.
200 people showed up this morning, and that's pretty good. So a lot of retired guys like myself.
And places came to feed you all.
Yep. There was Chick-fil-A, Domino's, Jack's Donuts, and the guy from the Kickstand was there.
Oh, really? The barbecue place.
There's a guy.
Your favorite.
One of my favorite barbecue places. The guy was there, so he told me that they were friends of the family. So I'm happy to report we were out walking the fields, and I got a little scratched up from the briars, but anyway. It was great when we heard it come over the radio. So good ending. Yeah.
And then he came home and took a shower because what do we have here in Indiana?
Chiggers.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to get the chiggers on me. So anyway, good start to the morning.
Last week, Homer and Homer spit. Oh, so much fun. So much fun. In fact, we went back.
We went twice. So
yeah, we went back. We spent a week the first time, spent our anniversary there. And then just before 4th of July, we went back again for 3-4 days?
Yeah, I think for some reason we just didn't realize how nice it was there. I'm going to put Herky down. It's where a lot of people from Alaska go to vacation. So it's kind of like a seashore resort area, and very Alaska style.
Not what you would think Florida or Texas seashore. No. But we love it. And another reason why we went back is the first time we went to the Homer Farmers Market, and I had gotten a bag that says Homer's Farmers Market. And a friend of mine saw it who does a farmers market here in Indiana every day, because there's farmers markets every day in all these towns. And so she saw it and she's like, "Oh, I love your bag." So I said to Ed, we love Homer. Let's go back. And they do their farmers market Wednesday, Saturday. So we went back, and I got to get her one.
So it was a lot of fun. Got to talking to somebody there. So we spent a lot of time right on the spit itself. Got to talking to a guy there, and he told me about that East End Road drive. So we went out there. So we found the Kilchers homestead out there. We decided, we're not going to.
We didn't go down the road.
We respect their privacy and everything, but it was kind of fun to say, "Hey, I seen that road where it goes down through there." Some friends of ours, a couple weeks later, actually went through there, and they actually took a tour. Yeah. So, it's good. The area is just beautiful.
Love it, absolutely.
Yeah.
We will go back, most definitely.
It was amazing. So you seen
good restaurants.
So we were there for our anniversary, and we ate at the Captain Patty's, and we got halibut.
Just for the halibut.
Yeah, it was awesome. So we had seafood while we were there twice. We normally cook ourselves.
Once the first time, then the second time we ate 2 different times.
Right. Yeah. The seafood was really good. So normally we don't spend the money on the restaurants.
But halibut, rockfish, and salmon are the 3 that he's tried while we were there.
And they were all excellent. That's why
And we did more in Seward, but
Right, because with all that fish
You're in
coming
Alaska,
in, you
yeah.
gotta look. We're trying to go inexpensive, but you definitely want to take advantage
there's a
of
few
the fish.
things. Well, and as you all know, that boat ride in Valdez was expensive to us, but boy.
So Homer Spit is just.
And the flowers were in bloom. Because we went
the
back
lupins.
the second time,
The
they
lupins.
were starting to die. But the first time, oh my word.
So a buddy of mine, we got a fly buzzing around.
And I
here.
bought seeds. I'm really excited for next spring. I'm going to plant my seeds and see how I do.
A buddy of mine asked me, he said, is that Homer Spit is a natural island or a natural peninsula? And to the best of our understanding, that's what we were told. It is natural. So
yeah.
So
it's not very wide.
And then they have like a cove in between it, and that's where all the crab boats are at, or a lot of the crab boats are at. So
and if you can get out to that part, we didn't find it. The place we found, there was a security gate, and we couldn't get in. There might be another entrance. I would imagine that
they don't let people just wander around out there, because that's where all the filming for the television show, a lot of it's done there, and I don't know. We don't know, but
we're guessing.
We had a good time. Oh, and was his name Tom? We ran into Tom from Milepost magazine.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
So
that was unexpected.
That was a lot of fun. So if you are traveling to Alaska, you have to get the Milepost.
Right. Well, and we showed him ours, and it's tattered. It is tattered. And he said, oh my word, you all need a new one. So he gave us a new one, a 2022. Ours was a 21 or 20.
It was a year old.
Yeah. And so, hey, we're going to use it when we go back.
So the Milepost magazine has all the major roads in Alaska.
And a wonderful map.
Listed. The map is excellent. It's worth buying the magazine just to get the map.
Right.
It has a mile by mile description of everything. So as you're going down the road, you can flip through these pages. Right. And so those of you that are planning to go to Alaska, I recommend the Milepost magazine. So it's a book, and you can buy it Amazon or just. I think the website's called the Milepost Official. I think. Okay, I'm back. Hey, we just remembered we need to show you this book. So
this is the new one. It's not tattered.
This is called the Milepost, and if you're going to Alaska, you got to buy this.
I think so. Yeah, and show them that map.
So the map is in. Oh, it's into the page.
Oh yeah, so we're not
we don't want to break the page, but it gives the mileage and everything like that, and also tells you like tips on how to prepare your vehicle. And then if you look here, there's a lot of people. This is one of the things that we were struggling with as we were planning is itineraries. Like, how do you know what to be at certain places? So it even has some sample itineraries. Now we took a sample of 2 different itineraries and pretty much made our own, but you can see that they have sample itineraries that tells you how many days it would take and things like that. So I definitely recommend it. See, it's all Alaskan Highway. See, it's all separated out in tabs by the pages. So definitely worth buying. The 2 main books we use.
This is the other one. Look how tattered it is, but we've got it marked, and this is really good.
This is called the Alaskan Traveler's Guide to Alaskan Camping by Mike and Terry Church. This was an excellent book.
Right. Those 2 were at my feet all the time.
So
we
this
were grabbing.
This book
look,
here,
you even have a bobby pin up there.
Oh,
we must have ran out of markers.
So this book here has sample itineraries, and we used a lot. Look, see, I even made a note there. July 10th through the 16th, we were in this area. So this book has samples, and it also tells you the campgrounds. So it tells you what the campground. It has a symbol, a $sign symbol. 1, 2, 3, up to 5, depending on how.
We didn't say any of the 5s.
No, and
it also tells like
the free ones too.
This pull out, this rust area, you can camp out.
Yeah.
This little wide place at the side of the road, you can camp there. I mean, it's just.
Yeah. So this one here, you really need both these. This one's going to give you the sightseeing things to see. Oh, there is some camping information in here, but the camping guide is well worth the money we spent on the boat.
Oh yeah, so, both of them.
Anyway, those are the two books that you're going to need. We'll talk about that in our review video.
Right,
but,
yeah. And we've got some questions coming in, so keep that going.
Yeah, we.
Also, let me tell you what happened. We alluded to this last week.
Okay.
So, what was the name of that place we were at? The sea thing.
It's the visitor center for the It's the National Wildlife Preserve for the.
Not Kenai Peninsula, but the other thing.
Yeah.
Anyway.
The Aleutian Islands.
Yes. Okay. So we're in there, and I came out to check on Herky, and I'm walking towards the van, and this lady, and I apologize, I do not remember your name. I think because I was in shock, she said, "Hanging with Herky." And I stopped, and we had the trailer, and I said, "Oh, did you see the back of the trailer?" She said, "Oh no, I watch you all the time. We're from Georgia, and we're up here visiting our daughter." What in the world? So then so I said, "Come back here. We have to have this picture." So here it is. And then Ed came out, and she said to you.
She goes, "Hey, you're the Hanging with Herky guy."
Yeah. So anyway, who would have thought we're in Alaska?
And run into somebody that watches Hanging with Herky. So
from Georgia.
We apologize because we didn't write down your name, but hopefully you'll see this. And
I know she's from Georgia.
Yeah.
If you see this, tell me your name.
So that National Wildlife Preserve Visitor Center is excellent.
Yes.
It's really good.
Free.
It's free. And the video was good. We had a great time there.
We actually went in it both times.
Yeah, it was really good. So if you get a chance, go in there and see that.
Yeah.
East End Road, the restaurants.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the shops.
We had a great time. So they have some charters there. You've seen a little snapshot of the seaplanes that actually take off from there, and they go over there to the Brooks River.
Right.
Where the famous place where you see the bears always
at that waterfall catching fish.
Salmon. And
we did not do that.
We wanted to do that, but it's like $500
a piece
to do it, and it's just not in the budget. So
right. Not for like a 2 or 3 hour tour.
Right. If you got that budget and you want to do it, that's a good launching place for it.
Right.
So,
yeah. But yeah, fishing, helicopter rides, seaplane rides.
Yeah, it was good. And our friend Timmy, when he was there, he just fished off the bank.
He just got a fishing license.
Yeah. So you could certainly do that.
Yeah.
The RV parks in Alaska and that area are just really. They're not RV resorts. They're just parking lots.
Right. But when we went the first time, what did we pay? $40 a night. And then we went back, maybe a month later? And it was $60 a night.
Crazy.
Yeah. But we're right. I mean, we couldn't see the water, but we were on the water.
There is cheaper camping in that area.
Right.
But here's the deal: is if you get cheaper, you're farther away, and you have to drive your car down there.
And then you got to pay for parking.
You got to pay for parking. So we chose to just stay down there, and
it's all just figuring it out. Yeah.
Hey, did you see the guy flying the kites? That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
There was a guy, just this random individual that belonged to a kite club, and he had some really cool kites. And so.
But one day, we didn't get a picture of it, I don't know why, but like the sky was just pristine blue and these kites were flying.
Yeah, these big dragons.
Yeah, and I don't know why we didn't take a picture then, but when we did take a picture, it was cloudy.
He was a really neat guy. I got to talk to him. He gave me some links to some websites, and I'm gonna buy one of those kites. They weren't very expensive. It's like $45 for this big kite. It looks like something I'd have fun with my
grandkids. Heart.
I'd have fun with my grandkids
kites.
on that. With that. So we're planning on doing that. So anyway, it's good time. I'm glad you enjoyed the video. Our Alaska series is doing well.
Now, what's this week?
So this week, I'm working on Whittier, Alaska. It's actually done. It's actually downloading.
Yeah,
right now.
We did a midweek update from there. Yeah.
So we go to Whittier. We're down in the Chugach National Forest.
Right. When we first went through the tunnel into Whittier, I'm like, oh my, this is really kind of depressing. But then we kept going, and Ed found this magnificent
don't give the video
drive and
it's great. It was kind of a military base, if you will, during the Cold
depressing,
War. But
Oh, in fact, I kept saying, "Can we?" Because I'd seen it on other videos and YouTubers. I kept saying, "Let's just skip that. Let's just." Skip
I wanted
that.
to go there because I want to go through that railroad tunnel. It's one of the largest tunnels in the world. So
That's creepy all by itself.
I wanted to go through that.
Yeah.
So it was
But
good.
anyway, it's a good video coming out.
Yeah, Sunday.
Next week,
So
Sunday.
we stayed out in the Chugach National Forest at Willowa Campground.
And because I'm old.
$9.
Yeah.
$9
Well, actually, we
for that.
overpaid because they called and they said, "Why do we have a check from you for two
Ten.
checks from you for $9 a piece?" And I said, "Well, we camped in the national forest, but it's $6
We
if you have that pass."
For some reason, we
I know.
we
I
messed
said,
up.
"Just cash it. We don't care. We'll pay the extra because it was just a fabulous place."
So yeah, good campground
Yeah.
right there, and no cell signal. We would have stayed there a couple weeks, but we need to stay in touch with the
As
family.
soon as we got up and on the road, we could have in Whittier.
Mhm.
We had excellent.
You go to the other side of the tunnel. In fact, in the video, when we're driving through the tunnel, you'll hear my cell phone ding.
Yeah.
When we get to the
That
other
was
side.
just crazy because it is.
Hey, we don't want to
remote.
give it away, so
Yeah, so
make
anyway.
sure you watch the video.
Yeah.
Last week we alluded to the fact that we had an adventure in the works.
Right, and you know we said we're cheap and that we weren't going to pay $500 a piece to go watch the bears fish. However, because that's like what 2-3 hours, we will pay $500 a piece to do a 6-night cruise to the Caribbean. And so that is what we're doing. We are going to leave tomorrow and drive ourselves down to Fort Lauderdale in Jack because the air conditioner is working, so we can do that.
So
We will actually stay in Jack.
yeah.
We get on ship on Sunday and get off the next Saturday.
So last week when we did the update, I had just got online And-
Just hours
hours before,
Yeah.
and I got this notification from the
because we do Royal Caribbean a
last
lot.
minute
Right.
deals. You had to buy it right then, and the ship's leaving on the weekend and everything.
And poor Ed, he's not one of those people that pull the trigger really quick.
I'm
but
not an
he-
impulse buyer at all.
Right, but he did that time.
So as soon as I seen that, within an hour, I made the decision.
Right.
We called our travel agent, who Chesney helps us out a lot.
AAA.
At AAA, and she even got a better deal for us. So
With a balcony,
We have
ocean view balcony.
Ocean view balcony on Allure of the Seas.
Our total price, $1,004.
So
Not
Yeah.
$1,040, $1,004.
So we got a really good deal on this
6
cruise.
nights with a balcony, ocean
Here we
view
go.
balcony.
We're going to do it. So
And we have not cruised since we've owned the Runaway.
yeah, it's been 7 years since we've been on a cruise
Right.
ship. We don't know if we're still going to like it after Runaway, but at this deal, we're gonna try it.
Yeah.
We don't know if we're going to be able to get a midweek update out next week. We will
Unless
try.
we're in port someplace.
If we got a couple stops in Mexico, and I do have an international cell phone plan. So
We're trying to decide if we're going to do a video of it.
Yeah, so-
we don't know how well that would do because Herky won't be with us and no Runaway.
People normally follow us because of our camping, so we're not quite sure how that would turn out. So we're actually we'll talk about it and see. We've actually been thinking about branching out a little bit on our channel and including some of the other stuff we do. So hey, let us know what you think. Like Nancy said before, we got questions coming in, and we're going to do a question
I'm
and
keeping
answer
track.
thing. We're
Yes.
writing them down, but we need more questions. So
about Alaska or
about
even
Alaska,
us.
or
Yeah.
somebody just sent us a bunch of questions about us in general, and
Right.
we'd be happy to answer most of them.
Oh, and we took a dry run yesterday to the airport with Herky and his little
Yep. Carrier.
carrier. He
Yeah.
did fabulous. We just made sure we were good to go, and they told us what we need to do, and so
If you want, if we get good enough feedback, we'll include some stuff about Costa Rica.
we've done a video
We've done
before.
one
We
video
did an update,
of Costa Rica, and
but Herky
actually
will be
we
with
did
us.
2 videos. One I was by myself.
Oh, that's true.
So anyway, we're going to spend 2.5 months in Costa Rica. So
Ed's doing language school.
an old deaf man's going to try to brush up on his Spanish.
We'll
so
just see how that
we'll
goes.
see how it goes. Anyway, send us those questions.
Yes.
The email address is hanginwithherky@gmail.com.
He has a Facebook page,
Mm-hmm.
which while we are in Costa Rica, I will be putting a lot of stuff up
Yep.
on that.
So, anyway, hey, thanks everybody for tuning in to us. We're amazed our subscriber count continues to grow. We're
Little by little.
pushing
We're inching up there.
3,400, I think, something like
Inching
that.
up. Sneaking up on it.
Anyway, hey, thanks for watching, and I would say, so we'll see you on Sunday. I don't know about the midweek chat.
We'll try.
We'll see. We'll see how it works
Maybe
out.
a day
But,
early or a day late, but we'll
next
see.
week we'll be on Allure of the Seas.
Yes.
All right. See
Bye
you
now.